and that will not help you. That will hurt you, actually. That will be a detriment to you. We're focused and aligned. This means we're very, very serious about our energy and where we put our energy. Like, we're focused on that shit, man.
It's the takeover.
We're back at it. Back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. You feel me? Your boy is very musical. Your boy had a previous little stint with music, man. It's in my bones. I can't help it. I can't help it, man. We're back. And today we're gonna talk about compassion. You feel me? Compassion is important, man. Because when we don't have compassion, we may get angry. I just took off the silky. I didn't leave it on that long. It was supposed to lay the braids down. But we're good enough. I've been stretching it out on this one. Making these shits last a little longer than normal. But yeah, man, compassion. If you don't have compassion, if you're lacking in the compassion department, you're going to be getting more angry more often, and you're going to be wasting your energy, your precious motherfucking energy, man. When you lack compassion, that means you're going to spend that energy on anger and shit, man. Or not even anger, because anger is a good emotion when channeled correctly. You know what I'm saying? Everything is energy. And anger is a powerful emotion that if you channel it correctly, that shit is very positive, actually. But if you're lacking compassion, you may direct your anger to an area that's not gonna be so helpful for you, man. You might take that anger out on people, man. If you're lacking compassion, you may take that anger out on people, man. And that will not help you. That will hurt you, actually. That will be a detriment to you. We're focused and aligned. This means we're very, very serious about our energy and where we put our energy. Like, we're focused on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're always putting our energy, directing it to exactly where we want to go, towards the mission. So when you direct your energy to a spot that's not helping you, that's not helping the bigger picture, well, that's a misplacement of energy right there, my people. We ain't got no fucking time for that. Big ass trucks riding by. We don't have time for that, people. We only have time to direct our energy like a laser beam. You know what's crazy? I was tweeting the other day and I was like, I'm a fucking laser beam. My mind is a laser. And then it made perfect sense because I was watching another video that was talking about quantum shit, quantum leaping, all sorts of shit like that you may or may not. If you're on your shit, you already know all about it. If not, if you're not deep in the shit, then that might be foreign to you. But it was a video talking about quantum shit. Damn, bro. I don't know if it's allergies or if my nose is just dry as shit, but I keep feeling like shit in my nose. It's probably allergies. I usually don't get allergies unless it's really bad, unless the pollen's really, really high. But anyway, laser beam with this shit, man. We only have time to direct our energy. Laser, pew, 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 pew. Laser. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Coherence is a term that's used often in quantum physics, and it applies to life greatly. Quantum physics applies to life greatly. Quantum physics is pretty much when science, because somewhere along the lines, I don't know if the elites did this shit on purpose, but somewhere along the line, right? The elites, I feel like putting it in sport mode right now, because I got a little space. Fuck. Somewhere along the line, the elites, I don't know if it was the elites or what it was, but science and spirit and math got separated, man. Back in the day, I'm what you would call a renaissance man or a polymath, I'm dropping terms today. I'm dropping knowledge today. I'm going crazy already. We haven't even got into this shit. A polymath is somebody who specializes or focuses on or works to build and gain knowledge in multiple different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like mathematics, music, science. Back in the day, all this shit was connected. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, this shit got separated, and that's crazy. But quantum physics is becoming the bridge for spirit and science, because quantum physics is starting to prove a lot of shit that is said in ancient spiritual texts, that's said in the Bible and shit like that, man. So anyway, quantum physics speaks on coherence. Coherence is super, super important, ladies and gentlemen. Coherence. That's what a laser is. You know what's the difference? You know what's the difference between a light bulb and a laser? You know what the difference is? I'm gonna tell you the fucking difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Even if you don't want to know, you're here watching, so I'm gonna tell you. All right? You know what the difference between a laser and a light bulb? You know why lasers are so powerful that they have lasers out there that can cut through steel. Isn't that fucking amazing? You know what a laser is? It's light. You know what a light bulb is? It's light. So what's the difference? Why is it that a laser can cut through steel and a light bulb just expels a little bit of light, you know what I'm saying, that dissipates throughout the room and just lights a room? Why? What's the difference? I'll tell you the fucking difference. The difference is, my friends, coherence. The light in a laser is all coherent, which means it's all aligned towards one fucking point. They're all aligned together. All the fucking follicle light particles, we're not gonna get too deep into it because I'm not a scientist, but the particles are aligned and shit, and they're coherent. I know that's a fact. The light in a laser is coherent, which means they're in uniform, which means they're all acting together. You know what I'm saying? So, is one of y'all gonna let me in? Somebody gonna let me in? I would appreciate it. You gonna let me in? I'm gonna force my way in. This is why we got 400 horses for. This is why we got 400 horses for, because when you wanna merge and somebody's like, no, I'm not letting you merge, I'd be like, I wasn't asking. I'm going where I wanna fucking go, baby. I got the cavalry with me, baby. I'm getting in. Anyway, so we're going where we gotta go because we're coherent, baby. We're coherent. I'm on track. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Compassion. Compassion's important because it keeps you coherent. It keeps you having your energy going where it's supposed to go. You feel me? So lasers are coherent. Light bulbs are not. You see the difference in the power and the utility, right? Right? Okay, now let's bring it back to compassion. That was a little example for you. So boom, quantum example. Big example, you feel me? Or micro, depending how you look at it. Anyway, so coherence is the key. You want to know when your life, like when you want, what you want to happen, like what you envision, whatever you're trying to do, right? Like me, I'm doing YouTube right now, right? You know when this shit happens, you know when it becomes reality, you know when you quantum leap. It's when you be like a fucking laser. It's when you be coherent, my friends, which means all of your energy, just like in the laser, just simple light photons, but it's all coherent. It's all aligned on the same fucking path together on one mission. You feel me? So, when you do not have compassion, when you lack compassion, right? If you lack compassion, that means you're gonna be getting angry. If you lacking compassion, that means you're not gonna be thinking about the other person. You're gonna be thinking about yourself. Do you know who else thought about their self? Do you know what angel was in heaven in harmony? Right? And even if you're not a spiritual person, whatever, you could still take a lot from the stories, understand the message, right? Do you know what angel was not coherent that decided that he wanted to create on his own? Lucifer did. And he fell down, you feel me? And a lot of us here in this world, I'm not gonna get too deep, but I do believe this is a fallen world where all of us individually made that decision, you feel me? But we gotta get back to harmony. We gotta get back coherent in our lives. You know what I'm saying? The bigger picture, the whole, the one, because we are all one, right? So when you're lacking compassion, you too focused up on yourself. You're too focused up on yourself and you getting mad at other people, and that's throwing off your fucking energy. Do you know how the elites keep you in line? You know how they keep you controlled? You know how they keep you being a slave and shit? I'll tell you. They keep you distracted. They keep you doing drugs. They keep you entertained. Right? They scatter your energy. They scatter. The 20th try is a charm. The 20th try is a fucking charm. Let's see if the audio is actually coming through before I give another banger ass take and fuck it up. Alright, we Gucci goggles, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, I've been going through hell with these fucking shit, but it's all good. We out here, we recording, and yeah, this video was absolutely amazing. It was like 20 minutes of straight heat. You see the energy was on the Thou Wow Milski, but it's all good. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna finish what I was saying. We're gonna make up for it. It's all good. Fuck it. I don't got time. I did like 20 takes of this shit, bro. I'm trying to keep the same energy, so let's keep it going. We talking about the compassion. We talk about staying coherent. Now, the importance of that is that when you don't stay coherent, when you don't stay compassionate, my bad. I'm scattered, bro. I've been doing this shit all over the place. Anyway, when you're not compassionate, you're gonna waste your energy on being angry and shit. Have you ever been a spaz? I've been a spaz. I'm a spaz specialist. Been that. You feel me? I'm recovering. So therefore, I already spazzed on Grok and all the AI is trying to figure this shit out, get this mic situation right. You feel me? That's why my energy's scattered. This is what you don't want to do. You want to stay like a laser. You want to stay coherent like the laser. You know how you do that? You be compassionate. Instead of spazzing out on people, instead of getting angry, we be compassionate. Therefore, you know that little cosmic debit card you got? That little cosmic tap to pay? You want to spend your energy only on the vision. Everything that's aligned towards the vision, that's only what you want to spend it on. If you ever been a spaz out, crash out, if you ever spazzed on people all the time, you remember and you know how draining that shit is. That shit is draining. Once you do that shit, you don't have much energy left to do other positive things. You feel me? So, to save yourself from that shit, you're gonna go ahead and just be compassionate with people. Be compassionate with others. Therefore, you saving your energy. You only spending your cosmic debit card tap to pay only on the vision. You feel me? Therefore, you got all the energy you need in the cut. Still for the day with the cosmic credit system. You still got it to spend on moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. This is why being compassionate is so important. This is why we focus on being compassionate. You feel me? That was the point of the video because compassion is tied to coherence. That's what I was saying. We want to be like the laser. We don't want to be like the light bulb just dispersing the light throughout the room. We want to be like the laser where all the light photons are going in a single file fucking line to the promised land. You feel me? The vision we got in our head, our highest self, we becoming that. You know why? Because we got access to all our energy because we give compassion to others. Therefore, we don't spaz out on other people. Therefore, we keep all our energy to ourselves. This is why it's important to be compassionate, baby. This is what the point of this video is. It was a great video. Energy was super high on 1,000. I described it perfectly, gave multiple examples. You feel me? But the audio got cut out, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of me getting pissed off like I just was trying to figure this shit out because I wouldn't even connect to the computer, it's all good. Instead of doing that, that's what happens when you do that shit. Your energy gets scattered, like we just said, and it wastes the energy. That's why it's so hard for me to finish this fucking take right now. So learn from your boy. Be compassionate. I should have been compassionate for Road and said, you know what? I'm only gonna hurt myself if I spend my energy elsewhere being upset. You feel me? Just spend it all on getting this take right, figuring out how to make it work and make it happen. You feel me? Break it down like fractions. Anyway, so stay compassionate, my friends. And that's the key to stay coherent like the laser, single file to the promised land, baby. So yeah, baby, you know when you come watch our videos, you got two options. It's two options. You go win with us or you go watch us motherfucking win, baby. Let's fucking get it. Rush!
It's